And to be honest, the screen on this phone really sucks. But before you actually hit the unlike button and close this video, please give me an opportunity to explain to you why I believe this and why I claim this. So watch the video to the end, because I'm gonna give you 3 main reasons why I believe that this screen sucks. Hey guys, what's up? Dario here. And as you know, the iPhone XR got released a couple of days ago, and the day after the release I immediately got my hands on one of these devices. And since it was introduced during Apple's keynote in October, this device already started some controversy, especially with the 6.1-inch LCD display that Apple calls Liquid Retina and has a resolution of 828 pixels. Since then, I've been using this phone as my daily driver, and before I actually put out the full review of this phone, I decided to give you my experience with the screen so far. And also, please understand that I'm doing this review mainly so that you can make a more educated decision in case you decide to get this device. In my unboxing video of the iPhone XR, which by the way you can check out here, I already said that this is gonna be my first iPhone, mainly because I've been using Android my whole life. I also mentioned in the unboxing video that I will be really critical about the screen, mainly because I'm coming from a Samsung Galaxy S8, which has an AMOLED screen, and as you know, Samsung has one of the best AMOLED screens in the smartphone industry, period. But before you guys say that I'm hating on Apple because of the iPhone XR screen, let me also tell you that since I've been using this device as my daily driver, I've actually been enjoying this device really a lot. I think iOS 12 is great, the gesture control on this device works without any problems, the whole experience on this phone is really fast and smooth. But let's now deep dive into my 3 reasons why I believe that the display on this phone sucks. So reason number 1, lack of sharpness. Since I started using this phone as my daily driver, in the beginning I was thinking, well, the screen is actually not that bad, but when using it on a daily basis throughout different applications, I really started to notice that the screen lacks sharpness. And this is especially something that I noticed in third-party applications like, for example, Facebook, Facebook Messenger, Gmail, Google Photos, Google Calendar, and etc. To demonstrate this to you guys, I'm going to be using a device with a comparable screen size. So I'm going to be using a OnePlus 5T with a 6-inch display and a 1080p resolution. So as I said, this is something that's going to be really visible in third-party applications, and especially in the bottom navigation bar, where, for example, the icons that have a circular shape or a diagonal shape, they really lack sharpness. In the native applications of iOS, I didn't really notice that problem a lot, because they're probably doing some fine-tuning to make it more suitable for this screen resolution. But then again, take into consideration that in most cases you will spend most of your time in third-party applications. It also might be a bit difficult to see the problem on video, but I strongly encourage you guys, before you actually make a decision to purchase this phone, to actually go to an Apple store and test the screen and see for yourself, especially in the third-party applications. The second reason is pale colors. I know that I've been using an AMOLED screen for the past couple of years, but nevertheless, I got really used to this phone and to this screen, and I still believe that this phone is really bad in reproducing colors, and that the colors really feel pale. And that's especially something that I noticed with the red color, where instead of getting a really nice deep red, you're actually getting a more orange tone to it. And that's especially something that you will notice if you, for example, open the Gmail application, and instead of seeing that full red color, you're actually getting a more orange experience. In order to demonstrate to you guys what I mean here, I will take my old HTC M8, which was released 4 years ago, and this device has a 5-inch 1080p LCD screen.
Got it! Got it!
Okay, so let's do some comparison here. So for example, if we put these phones side by side, and when we compare the red color in Gmail On the iPhone, you can really see that the red color is more orange than actually red, while on my M8, you can see that the color is really red here. And the same can be also said when comparing pictures between these two devices. On the iPhone, you can really see that the colors are slightly less vibrant, and also that the red colors are again more orange than actually red. So in the end, this is not really nice to see when comparing $750 phone to a 4-year-old screen. And this actually brings me to my third point, which is value for money. So the real question here is the screen on the iPhone XR worth the $750 price tag that you pay for it? And by the way, as probably some of you guys know, in Europe we pay even more for these devices. So I, for example, paid 860 euros, which is an equivalent of $980. So in short, in my opinion, no, it's not worth the money. Especially when I know that for even less money, I can get a Note 9, which has a top-of-the-line AMOLED screen. You guys will also probably now say, yeah, but it's an iPhone, it's cheaper than the XS and the XS Max. But to be honest, I really don't care, because it's a smartphone in the end, like every other device out there. What Apple did here is they pushed the prices of the XS and XS Max models so high that people now actually think that they are getting a bargain with this phone, while they're actually not. For the $980 that I paid for this device, I really don't want to get a screen that has the same or even worse performance than a 4-year-old smartphone, like for example my HTC M8. So in the end, what does this mean for you? If you're an Apple user and you're planning to upgrade, consider the following. If you already own one of the previous iPhone models, like for example the 7 or the 8, if you upgrade to the iPhone XR, you actually won't notice that much difference in terms of the screen, because you will again have a quite familiar 326 ppi experience. But if you're a fan of bigger screens and you're coming from an iPhone 7 Plus or 8 Plus, this phone will definitely feel like a disappointment, especially because you will have a feeling that you're downgrading from your current 1080p display. For the Android users that want to give Apple a shot and maybe upgrade to this device, if you're already used to using Android flagship devices, you will be also highly disappointed in this device, and I strongly recommend you not to go with this device and to maybe save money and go with the XS or XS Max. But once again, I highly encourage you to go to the store, test the screen, especially with third-party applications, before you actually commit to this purchase. Okay guys, that's gonna be it. I really hope this video helped you to make a better decision. If it did, please hit the like button and also subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on social media like Instagram and Twitter for the upcoming full review of this phone. Also in the comments below, let me know what you guys think about the iPhone XR screen. Do you agree or disagree with me? But until then, I will see you guys in the next video, so take care.